Hi everybody, Zach's Reacts, and welcome back to another episode reaction of EDENszero. Today moving on to episode 17. And last time, oh my gosh, guys, we got to learn all about the tragic backstory of Hermit and what kind of happened to her in between her leaving Ziggy and the Shining Stars to when we found her on the hill and in Digitalis. And like, a big story happened there. We finally got to see it. Go watch it if you haven't yet, guys. I'm going to talk about it right now. It's horrible. It's sad. And just heartbreaking more than anything else. We learned, guys, that she befriended this like scientist doctor type guy, and him and his team were all about trying to help and aid this planet full of robots. And this planet was full of robots that basically were, you know, robots that existed after the humans were done using them, and after they were done with whatever purpose they had and what were built for. These robots needed somewhere to go and something to do, so this planet became that new little haven for them. And they were trying to aid and bring like ether power to that planet. They spent like a long time building this device. Looked like a cannon, and it turns out it was a cannon, and they shot the thing to aid with the power of the ether, and it just blew up the planet and killed all the robots. And Hermit she feels like she's at fault with that because she was the one that designed that weapon and used her knowledge to build it and all that kind of stuff. They could not do that without her, and they misled her, they lied to her, and as soon as that was all revealed, they said, oh, she's a piece of junk too, let's get rid of her, let's destroy her. And they like broke her apart, they stripped her, they like just tortured her for years, and just like took away any semblance of who she was. And it just was so sad and so heartbreaking, and I just feel for her so much. We basically, guys, also had this character Spider, who was Jamalov in Digitalis. He was hacking the EDENszero ship, and they needed Hermit to basically undo the hacks that he was creating and regain control of the ship. So Hermit did come around eventually by the end to solve that problem. She very easily got Spider out of there, and Spider was bragging that he was the #1 hacker. So he has nothing on Hermit, we did learn. So I'm really excited, guys, to see what happens next. It looks like we're now going to kind of start the search for the last Shining Star, Valkyrie, and I'm really excited to see what's going on with all that. And I do have to kind of say, guys, that with Hermit, I don't feel like she's going to just flat out trust everybody. I still feel like she's going to have a lot of trauma and a lot of things to work out and kind of go through, you know, on like a case-by-case basis, basically. Like, she's going to kind of start to warm up to everyone on the ship, but anybody outside the ship, anywhere they go, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think she's going to be like the cheery, lighthearted character that we see in the credits. I think she's going to still kind of be very reserved and very cautious with how she acts and how she treats people and believes in people, because she's been scarred from that trauma and that experience so much. And I again feel for her, and she's one of my favorite characters, I already can tell, and I'm just like so sad, so sad. All right, here we go, guys, with episode 17. Thanks to you for watching and joining me on this ride, guys. I love this show. Please like this video if you haven't yet, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet for more reactions coming soon. If you didn't know, we also have a Patreon where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so. Okay, guys, here we go with episode 17. Let's go.
それにしてもずいぶん派手にやられたな、クソガキが。
クソガキか。
エデンズゼロには自己修復機能があるとはいえ、これは時間がかかりそうですね。
Well, that's right, yeah, because the ship did repair itself when they first found it very quickly and easily with Witch's help, but looks like it won't be a quick, easy thing this time around. So.
全然反省してるように見えねえんだけど。てめえあれか？俺の危ないお仕置き期待してんのか？あ、押すよ。
I'm really curious to know what happens when you push that thing. Somebody in my last video, guys, commented that like wherever the manga is at this time, like way further down the line from where the anime is, they still have yet to push that button in the manga. So I'm like, oh my gosh, so we're gonna be waiting a long time, is basically what I took from all that. So time will tell if we ever get to learn what happens when you push that button. But my guess is that he's going to turn into some like crazy big warrior. I think in other episode reactions, guys, we commented on how Moscow Moskoi kind of looks like that character Kane from Fairy Tail, the one with the little puppet from Grimoire Heart. And he, thinking of that, like that those episodes, guys, in Fairy Tail, when we met Kane, there is a scene where Virgo, the celestial spirit, thinks, or no, I'm sorry, maybe not Virgo, I think it's Aries. Aries kind of falls in love with Kane, and she imagines him as like this super buff, handsome type character, and that's who I kind of envision Moscow turning into, is something like that, like some like really buff, strong warrior whenever he pushes that button, if that button ever gets pushed. That's just my guess. Looks like it'll be a long, long while before we ever find out. But all right, guys, I'm so excited to see what happens next. All right, let's go. The Temple of Knowledge. Oh, fast time again.
だからそんなに熱くないってマロキリーってどんな人だったの？そりゃもうかっこいい人だ。お茶目なとこもあるが、これは言わないでおこう。行方不明って言ってたけど、5年ほど前の話だ。ある日突然姿を消した。再会した時、さらに磨き上げたこの剣を師匠に見てもらうゆえ。
Yeah, so I believe the time, guys, is from when they left Ziggy to when we are now. I believe it's been 10 years. Is my assumption? I believe that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment. So 10 years have passed in between now and then. So in that 10 years, we learned all about what happened to Hermit. 5 years from that moment of them leaving Ziggy, they met up with Homura, and then Homura and Valkyrie were kind of training together, and somewhere in that 5 years now something else happened to her, so we might find out soon, maybe this episode. They seem to be kind of moving quick. Okay.
お前そりゃいくらなんでもなれるさ。
その時お腹いっぱいカレーバーガーを食べるんです。いいなそれ。
Shiki's gonna be like, you already are human. Like, to me you are. He doesn't see anything like any dividing lines like that between android, human, robot, anything like that. They're all the same. Everyone has a heart. Oh, that's a possibility too, yeah. If they ever do find Mother, maybe Pino can get reborn as a human, so. Oh, hello. She's back. Oh. They're all connected. Oh my god, they're gonna overthrow her. It's gonna connect every little side story that we've been learning about, all connecting in the end. We'll have Elsie come back with this Jessie character. Sorry, I got distracted. Maria? Oh. Could she like stretch, or is that just like a anime style effect? Maybe, I don't know.
やだな。俺だよ俺。うちの会社の技術部の確かダニスパイダーだよ。こっちの用を済ませねえとな。あれは何？
Jeez.
黙って見てろダニ。
マリー・モリソンさん、貸した金200万グリ、利息分含めて500万グリ、返済日は今日になっております。
借りたもんは必ず返せ。それ常識だよな。おっと、あまり動くなよ。そりゃただのガラス瓶に見えてそうじゃねえ。
Ooh.
そりゃギルストで一番重い金属、ドラムール鋼。不思議だろ。さっきまでガラスだったのに。
Oh my god.
さすが闇の錬金術師。
あんた仕事絵描きかなんかだったよな。
はいと申しております。
じゃあ少しぐらいは口の中を怪我してもどうってことねえよな。
Jeez.
死ね死ねクズ野郎。
なんで死ななきゃいけねえ。殺すわけねえだろ。死んだら金を回収できねえ。金ってのはな、宇宙で一番大事な存在だ。金を返さねえからこんな目に遭うんだ。わかるか坊主。大丈夫、仕事なら俺が紹介してやる。妙な新薬の被験体になるのと、腐った星の炭鉱作業員、巨大豚ババアのペットってのもあるぜ。
社長、今の発言はピグモリア星人に対する差別的な発言です。
醜く大きな体をしている豚型星人の奥様の。
もう結構です。
連れて行け。
かしこまりました。
ギルスト災害での我が社の損失は
計測不可能。顧客のほとんどが
Seth
消え
Anderson
ちまった。
貸した金は必ず回収する。ドラッケンの名が泣くぜ。
仕方ないわよ。新しい星探さなきゃ。
And Maria Slime. Okay.
で
So yeah, Draken Joe, guys.
エデ
I
ンズゼロ。
had the vibe that he was coming in this episode. You guys mentioned that last time. I don't know anything about him,
な
but
んだよ魔王。
he,
どこの
I'm told he is one of the coolest villains, or like one of the most awesome villains of the show. So I'm expecting some big things from him. Definitely has some kind of like, they said, dark alchemist power.
怒られて帰ってきたと。
いや、
こっちは名前で商売やってんだよ。この意味
Gives me
わかるよ
big
な。
Loxus vibes, the way he has his jacket like outside of his arms.
何？
So there's that.
早いって何が？
早打ちよ。早すぎて気づかないのよ。撃たれたことにする。
Oh wow.
こいつからはもう金の匂いがしねえ。だが一個聞きそびれちまった。エデンズゼロ。そいつは金の匂いがするな。
Well, I guess Spider's gone.
志向生が
Wow.
3人集まりました。マザーを目指すにはあと1人。
ブルーガーデンに行ったのは何か当てがあったからじゃねえのかよ。
以前、死よりブルーガーデンにシスターという仲間がいると聞いたゆえ。
なるほど、それでギルドに。
なんでだ？
Okay.
そりゃ情報が集まる場所だからね。
それも一理あるが、俺はあのギルドで世話になってたんだ。マスターノアから仕事をもらっていた。そういや言いそびれてたけどな、そのマスターノアかなり気な臭いな。この前の女 B キューバー誘拐事件、男であるノアが狙われた意味がわからん。
私と一緒にいたからじゃ。
The plot
連
thickens.
れてく必要はなかったはずだ。あのメガネが言ってただろ。
It was strange that we never got to
つま
see
りは
him.
一度捕まってるっつうことだ。俺がギルストで罠にかかった仕事もノアの斡旋だしな。ありゃギルストの闇の部分と繋がってる可能性が高え。
マスターが悪人？
そいつがレベッカやシスターを騙したって話なら俺は許さねえぞ。
今はそんなことよりバルキリーでしょ。
私が思ってたけど言えなかったことを。
当てがあるのですか？
全くないけど、あの人なら。
あの人？
桜コスモスの伝説の占い師。あの人ならバルキリーの居場所を占ってくれるかも。
伝説の占い師？
占いっつうか、過去現在未来全てを知ると言われてるクソだ。
汚い言葉を検出。
そのお方はどこにおられるなれば。
時の惑星ミルディアン。その星の
The
時は
planet of time.
常に
Ooh.
止まっていると言われている。
Shooting Starlight Guild.
おや、これは珍しい人から通信ですね。
エデンズゼロって船知ってるかい？
Oh, there's the master. Okay.
その情報は高くつきますよ。
So he is evil.
惑星デジタリスのお
Maybe.
話はいかがでしたか？このお話は
Gosh, I want to know something about this narrator character. Like, she's so interesting to me.
どこが意地悪だったって？そうですね。
She warned us that this is a story not for the faint of heart.
さて、ハーミットを仲間にして
But like, is she like outside of time? Like, what's going on with her? Why is she telling this story? Like, I'm so intrigued with her.
その星の時間は常に止まっていると言われております。そして伝説の占い師とはいえ、失礼。おっと、お客様のようですわ。たまには私のとこにも来客くらいありますわ。
Okay. Very strange.
ちゃんとバニーガールやれよな。エデンズゼロに乗せてやる条件だったはずだ。レベッカもついでにさ、ほら。
私はパス。
動画の再生。
Yeah, that's right, guys. Wise did tell Homura, say, hey, in order for me to take you to the ship, you have to wear outfits that I want. And that has yet to happen. It looks like we're gonna get that right now.
まずはその台の上に立って服の寸法を測るわ。あんたスタイルいいわね。
どれどれ。
次に作りたい服をインプットしていくんだけど。
こんなのもあるのか。
ベースを決定したらパーツを追加したり、いらない部分を削除したり、模様を作ったり。
いらない部分を削除だと。
ダメだからね。
分かってるって。
あ、これかわいい。
意外と奥が深いな。
こっちの方がホムラっぽいぞ。
よーし、決定。
なんだこの手は。
Oh my. Japanese bunny. All right. Let's go.
あまり変わってねえじゃねえか。
分かってねえな、お前。赤いウサ耳、美しい和柄と大胆な胸元、そしてお尻のふわふわ。極めつけは浴びたい砂のにつおり。
やっぱり私もやりたい。
俺もやるぞ
で、遊んでたらその格好になったと。
マフィアだ。
Mafia Man, Space Ninja, Cat Maid, Sailor Suit. Oh my god. Fairy and a Viking. There's our crew right there. Look at that.
ですわじゃねえよ、クソが。俺たちだけいつもの格好とかノリが悪すぎんぞ。
そうだな。一致だろ。定番のとんがり帽子とかどうよ。
かしこまりました。
Oh my god.
いかがでございましょう。
That's how she looks in the opening credits, so that's very interesting.
美しい。
Digging it.
魔女たるもの、人前で素顔を晒すのは恥ずかしいのですが、魔王様のお好みでしたら。
いい、絶対こっちの方がいい。だよな、シキ。
やっぱりイメチェンは大事だぜ。
Oh my god.
これは元に戻す。
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
目的地に接近。時の惑星ミルディアン。
So Mildian, the planet of time. Very interesting title.
みんな気をつけてね。この星の時は常に止まってるって噂だし。
どういうことなんだ？
Time has stopped on the planet, and now I'm like, how did that happen? Like how is something like that occurring?
ハミちゃんは会ったことないの？
Very interesting. I love time stories. This show is like so good, guys, with this time travel and time movement stuff. I'm so intrigued with all of it.
かなり厳しいらしいんだけど、占ってさえもらえれば手に入らない情報はないって噂なの。
小さい星だな。
Oh, that looks familiar.
時が止まってるって話なのになんともねえな。
川も雲も流れてるよ。
Very similar to our Fairy Tale Guild Hall right there.
そこにいるのかしら。伝説の占い師。
Maybe it's like a fairy tale looking type character? Maybe?
の先は素足でお進みください。
変わった注文だな。行くぞ。
Oh my god, is it the place? Are they the visitors?
知識の宮殿に来客
Wow, oh my god.
私は銀河のすべてを知る者。時読みのシャオメイにございます。
Xiaomei, the time oracle. Oh my god. Well, geez, I was just asking, like, hey, I want to know about her. Now we might actually get some answers here. So.
私の師匠の居場所を。
分かっております。ホムラ。
And like, how much does she know?
知って
Like,
います。ワイズ、シキ、レベッカ、ハッピー、ピーノ。なぜ知ってるのですか？来た理由も来る時間も知っていました。それこそ銀河のすべてを知るものですから。
時が止まってるって聞いたんだけど、雲や川は流れてたし、ここの星も動いてる。
相対的に見れば停止しています。この星では外の世界の時が進みません。この星にいる間だけあなたたちは時に干渉されないのです。つまりこの星に何年いようがこの星を離れれば来た時と同じ時間が続きます。
よくわからねえけ
that's
ど。
really intriguing.
時が止まってるとか怖いんだけど。
あまり深く考えないことです。ここはそういう星なのですから。
それより私の師匠を。
それはすぐ見つかります。というより私はすでに知っているのです。ただしただで教えるわけにはいきません。
いくらかかるのかしら。
いいえ、お金など必要ありません。私は銀河のあらゆることを知っています。気になるあの子の好みのタイプや明日の天気からあらゆる星の軍事機密までありとあらゆることを知っているのです。故に与える情報に見合った対価が必要なのです。横島な情報でもありませんし、未来に与える影響もレベル10くらいですかね。
レベル？
床が。
ようこそミルディアンバトルコロシ
Million Battle Coliseum. Oh my god. That looks like the Coliseum where Homura and Valkyrie fight in the opening credits. So Valkyrie's got to be there. But wow, like this whole thing is so interesting to me, guys. I love it. I cannot get enough of it. Oh, geez, like I just want to see more, and I want to know what happens next. We gotta wait a week. We'll be back next week, guys, with episode 18. I can't wait for that one. I'm assuming that'll feature Valkyrie in that episode. I have to guess. But what does it mean for this whole battle arena type thing? Are they all gonna have to fight different people, or like how does that go? How do they get out of that? Like, what payment do they owe this time oracle person? Like, gosh, like it's so many questions. And I don't, guys, I don't know how long this show is expected to go. I know like our first season that we're getting right now is only in the 20s, you know, but obviously we're going to get more seasons and more of the show down the line. So I don't know like how much overall. Like I know the manga's still going on at this time, like, so I'm very curious to see how long of a show this will be, like in the long run. Like Fairy Tail was like I think 328 episodes, you know. Will it go more than that, or will it be less, half, you know, something like that? So I'm very curious about that, because that I think will also help tell me like how quickly things are going to move and stuff like that. So, and I forgot, again, guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot to look up the title for next episode. So we are left in the dark with that one. If you know that title, guys, feel free to drop it in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be surprised next time when we watch episode 18. And I can't wait. I'm so intrigued. I keep saying that word in this video, but I'm so intrigued with what is going on right now and what's going to happen next. It's anyone's game. And when they add in time and time travel elements to that story, like, you could do literally anything. Like, you have a creature out there that each time you have a time planet that stands still and is not affected by time. You have, like, gosh, I don't even know, man. It's so cool. I love the, like, aspects of the show, and like it's so cool and interesting to me. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. I could just feel like I could talk for hours and hours about time travel and this show and theories and all that kind of stuff, but I will end the video for now, guys. We will be back, like I said, next week with episode 18. I can't wait. Please drop a comment, guys, down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode and this reaction. I'd love to chat with you guys about it. And yeah, till then, guys, we'll be back. Feel free to also check out on the channel more episode reactions of Fairy Tail and Black Clover. I'm very soon hoping to have Attack on Titan on this channel as well. And in the meantime, feel free to check out other content on the channel as well. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.